ambapo kama mbinu mojawapo ya kuendeleza ustawi wa uchumi wa majini pamoja na usalama wa viumbe vya baharini, wadau kutoka idara husika za serikali pamoja na watafiti wa kimataifa wamekutana jijini Mombasa. Kikao hicho vilevile kinajadili baadhi ya ajenda zinazolengwa kufanikisha katika mkutano wa COP20 baadaye mwaka huu. Kwa sasa tunaungana na mwandishi wetu wa Mombasa Quinto Wafula akiwahusisha wadau na kujua zaidi jinsi maudhui ya mkutano huo yatafaa sekta ya uchumi wa majini. Kwa sasa tuungane naye tuweze kupata moja kwa moja kile ambacho kinaendelea. Quinto, iwapo unanipata, tueleze hali ni ipi na je, mkutano huo umeanza ama vipi?
Shukran Sufufu. Chichi Josephine moja kwa moja kutoka kaunti ya Mombasa. Jinsi ambavyo umesema, wadau wamekutana ili kujadili jinsi ya kustawisha uchumi na vilevile uhai wa viumbe vya baharini. Hii leo mkutano ukiangazia sana usalama wa samaki wawili, huyo ni papa na vilevile samaki anayeitwa tai, ikitajwa kwamba viumbe hivi vimeendelea kupungua baharini. Wadau wakikutana hii leo ili kuangazia jinsi ya kuhakikisha usalama wao. Kwa hiyo nitakuwa nawahusisha waweze tu kutueleza. Thank you so much for this opportunity. You can just start by introducing yourself. I'll just hold this for you. I'll hold this for you.
Okay. Good morning, my name is Dr. Ed Bennett. I'm the Program Manager for the Wildlife Conservation Society's Western Indian Ocean Shark Conservation Program.
What is the main aim of today's meeting or the conference?
So this workshop is to bring together governments from Western Indian Ocean countries and global shark experts to discuss the merits of new proposals to implement international trade controls for some of the most threatened shark and ray species globally.
It was mentioned about scarcity, or rather the reducing population of sharks and rays. What do you think is the way forward to the country?
So one of the major drivers of population declines, which is being seen in shark and ray species all over the world, is overfishing, which is largely driven by unsustainable international trade demand on shark and ray species.
So what do you think the countries should do to help control the same?
Well, for those species that are highly threatened, there should be international trade controls that can reduce their demand, and protection for those species that require protection. And then for those species that can sustain fisheries, they should be managed in a sustainable way.
Thank you so much. Vile vile tumuhusishe mwakilishi kutoka katika idara hii. Labda wanze tu kwa jina, ukiangalia tuko live TV 47, wanze tu kwa jina.
Dr. Patrick Omondi, I'm the Director and CEO of the Wildlife Research and Training Institute. This morning I've opened the regional workshop to prepare for the CITES Convention on Trade on Endangered Species of Wildlife meeting that is happening later in the year, particularly on conservation and sustainable use of sharks and rays along the Western Indian Ocean. So we have countries from across the ocean. Tanzania, we have Seychelles, Mauritius, and Angola, and many other countries. And we are preparing to look at ways where any trade in these two species is sustainable and do not contribute to the decline, the observed decline of the two species.
Maybe now, according to you, what do you think Kenya should do to ensure that we do not decline the species?
I think we need to ensure that we use science when we utilize the two species. And species that is allowed to be traded on, we need to make sure we monitor the trade. We monitor the trade so that it's not sustainable, it is not unregulated. And where the CITES Treaty has listed the species on appendixes that do not allow trade, we ensure that no illegal trade happens. And together with the Ministry of Blue Economy and the agencies that are here, the Kenya Fisheries Service, Kenya Wildlife Service, I think we are going to ensure that the right enforcements are in place so that we do not lose this rare and very significant biological diversity in the ocean.
Thank you so much. Lastly, sir, just with you, maybe tell us how significant are these species in our ocean? The two species we're speaking about today. Just start by your name.
Okay, I'm Mukonyi Kawaka.
Yes.
I work for State Department for Wildlife. These are very important species, the sharks and rays. Ecologically significant and economically significant, supporting a lot of life in the oceans and also community livelihood, and supporting international trade and countries' bilateral partnerships. Very important species.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Kwa sababu ya muda Chiche Josephine, niruhusu nimalizie hapo kwa sasa. Habari hizi vile vile tutaweza kuziandaa hii leo jioni na vile vile hapo kesho katika kipindi cha Green Fix, kuangazia jinsi ambavyo wadau hawatakuwa hapa wameelewana na vile vile kuja na mbinu za kuhakikisha usalama wa viumbe hivyo vya baharini. Kutoka hapa kaunti ya Mombasa, mimi ni Quinto Afula kwa studio.
Na shukrani sana.